This is the new car. Alright, I'm back. It's another week. It's the next week. Yeah, so what you would have seen like 2 seconds ago is me battling with the gearbox. And I had one of two things. One, I needed a bigger extension. Or two, like impact gun, so I don't have to turn anything because I couldn't turn the ratchet. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. So I got a couple presents. I'll go grab them. But first of all, I got some little cards that I can throw in some packages that I send off, which is pretty cool. Alright. We also got some some new extensions, 1/2 inch. So hopefully we can reach those bolts now. They also sell a 500mm, but they didn't have any in the store I went to, so rip. And we got this nice little new impact gun, which is pretty cool. This is meant to have 360 Newton meters of torque at the high setting, so that one. For the price and whatnot, it was pretty good. Like, if I had the money, would have gone like Milwaukee, you know what I mean? Like, they're good and stuff, but this was like $200-300 cheaper with a battery. So yeah, now we got that out of the way. I'm going to put this drill together, or impact wrench, take everything out of the car, and we'll start getting this gearbox off again, man. Again, 4 weeks. It's taken what? No. It's taken longer than 4 weeks. It's taken like longer than 4 weeks. Alright, so we're back under the car. And what it seems to look like is we need to fit... Oh, that camera wasn't even on me. We need to fit this impact gun in there. So I think the best bet is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the socket on the extension, put that on, and then connect the gun up somehow. But we don't have too many bolts left, you know. We've got the top ones, which we know we can get to. And I've just got to get the starter motor bolts, and there's another side one. I can fit my hand in there, which is a good sign. Alright, so that seems to be on. Let's get this gun on. Oh my god, did it just work? Look at that, starter motor bolt, out, like that, quick as. Get in the box. Just like that. Ah, I can't even get the extensions out. Another bolt out. The camera wasn't even on me anyway, but you hurt. Ah, fuck my head. Haha, outsmarted you this time. It fucking got it. So the wind has picked up. I don't know if you can hear it. And also, this thing's still dripping, so ignore that. And I got tools in my back. Ignore that. Also gonna get this bitch out. Don't ignore that. I can't even see that bolt, bro. How the fuck am I gonna get it back in? Alright, well it seems to be on. I'm gonna try and connect this gun up to it. And I think I'm gonna need another extension on it. Still seems to be on. Fuck! I still can't get it. What about another one? And I don't know if the camera's even looking at me. Alright, wish me luck, boys. Alright. Oh! Oh! Did you see that? It's leaking more as well. Will it fall off? I don't know. Oh, ho, ho, baby. I don't know if you've seen anything, but yeah, I got it. But so, for that top bolt, that took, like, it kind of struggled with this. So we got 1 extension, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to count that as an extension. And the socket, just to get to that top bolt. There was no chance I was doing that by hand. Thank fuck for that. Let's get this gearbox off. Something in my back. I'm gonna plug this up with a rag, hopefully. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Can I like shove it in there? No, it won't do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna get the jack either back under here or under the sump, just lift it up, and then unbolt the rest of them, which should be accessible, and then hopefully pull it off. Let's fucking do this. My wrist doesn't bend that way. But yeah, let's get this fucking gearbox off. It's been too long. You probably shouldn't jack it from the sump either, but if I use like a bit of wood or something in between, it'd be alright, but I'm not doing that, because sieves. Alright, after wrestling with it, there seems to be one more bolt, the starter motor bolt, which I can't really get to. It's going to be hard again like those other top ones. And the rest of the gearbox kind of hanging off, like it's just that one bolt holding it on. So I'm going to have a quick break, and then we'll try and get that bolt off. But I'm pretty sure as soon as we get that bolt off, the thing's just going to drop. So we're going to have to be careful. If you're planning on doing this, do not do it on your own. I'm simply doing it because I'm a retard. So yeah, if you see me get hurt, you know exactly why. Well, as you can see, there's a good gap between the gearbox. Let me have a look in here. Yep, it's disconnected. There's only one bolt holding it on. I'm actually gonna die. Hopefully that doesn't move. Alright, the starter motor seems out, which is good. Now, let's just get the gearbox off. because I'm holding this gearbox up with my knee. All the gearbox fluid's just pouring into the fucking rag here. Rip. Help. Oh shit. Holy fuck. Are we out? Gearbox is out! Holy shit. Oh man. Fucking look at that, mate. Gearbox is out. Holy shit. Oh man, I'm actually out of breath right now. Hey, I found the dipstick. There it is. Sup, dipstick. But yeah, I'm gonna have a breather and get my breath back. But it's pretty much out, and it's like balancing. All I gotta do is see this white wire. It's been zip tied up. The fuck was that? It's been zip tied up the top, just in here. So I just gotta cut that and drop that loose. And I'll go over, like, this pipe here needs to get popped off. Ah. Oh shit, no, the whole gearbox is moving. So I'll be back in a sec. Holy shit, I'm actually dead. Mind the wind, hopefully it doesn't pick up on the camera. But I don't know if my face is covered in shit. It feels like it is. But quickly to recap on what just happened, because that went stupid fast. Like, just in my brain. It took forever, but in my brain it was like, do this, do that. But, so, we had all the bolts out. All the bolts that I thought we had out. Started wiggling. We had like a 5mm gap between the box and the engine. All the, flex plate bolts were out. Like, they were out of the flex plate. I'm like, what the fuck's still holding? The starter motor was still in, but I thought we undid them all. There was a bolt that we couldn't see from under there or on top of there. The only way I found that there was a bolt there is I was feeling with my hand along the side of the gearbox, and I found a bolt, which was a bolt that was on top of the starter motor that was technically holding it in. But because everything had shifted under there, I couldn't even get to the bolt under the car. So what I had to do, I had to get back on top of the car, and I could just fit a spanner in there, 14mm spanner. I grabbed a ratchet spanner, and I was up there for like 20 minutes, like 3 clicks at a time, like undoing, and got to the point where I think I undid it, got back under the car, and the starter motor broke free, so we pulled that off, and then just pulled the gearbox off, and fucking, yeah, you see me running around like crazy. But at the moment, gearbox is still where it is, where you seen it. I just chilled out for a sec. But I think that's it for this episode's Project Driveway. I don't even know what I said then. I'm actually ready for a nap. I'm dead. But yeah, the auto gearbox is finally out. That's fucking crazy. But next episode will be like, what will it be? Taking the flex plate off, putting the new flywheel on, or not new, second-hand flywheel, putting that on, putting the clutch assembly on, and I think we can start mucking around with the interior, like the taking out all the auto shifter stuff, the pedals, slave cylinder, hydraulic lines, and then we can bolt the manual gearbox up. But yeah, as you've seen, this project has like stretched itself out because I haven't had tools or I couldn't get something done or fucking some bullshit, man. But yeah, that'll probably be it for this episode of Project Driveway. Thanks for sticking around for these couple episodes of getting this gearbox off. Sorry, this automatic transmission, if you want to call it that. Off camera, I'm just gonna do a little bits and pieces, like undo whatever's holding on the box, like that plug that's zip tied in there. I'm gonna wheel this transmission out, put it somewhere, clean up. I'm gonna clean up that. And yeah, fucking. Until the next episode, don't rip your arms off taking transmissions off. What?